that lamb's money?
And Miss Shrivel, a 4th grade teacher at Shady Grove. I'm gonna kill that lamb! The plaintiffs claim that Mary of Little Lamb fame, I had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb, I had a little lamb, his fleece was white as snow, caused the school personal injury to several school employees. The plaintiffs are asking $3,289.33 for damages to Shady Grove school property, $2,000 for medical expenses for Miss Shrivel, and $1,500 pain and suffering for Mr. Grungy.
I have read the case and I have moved. Mr. Grungy, you will tell the court your side of the story.
You see, ma'am, I was sitting at my desk typing important documents when I looked out the window and saw that lamb eating up the schoolyard.
How did you know that lamb was that lamb?
It's the lamb that follows that girl to school every day. It follows her to school. It's against the rules, you know.
Are we talking about Mary and her little lamb, whose fleece was white as snow?
As white as snow would indicate that lamb was clean and neat. That lamb was a dirty, smelly beast! I will have order in this court.
Now, who are you and what object to this case?
Well, I'm Gertrude Shrivel, Mary's 4th grade teacher. And I thought a lamb at school was awful. So I turned it out. Just turned it out!
So, why wasn't that the end of it?
I'll tell you, Your Honor. Wherever Mary went, that lamb was sure to follow. We couldn't just get rid of it. We called the dog pound, they wouldn't take it. We called the fire department. After a while, they wouldn't even answer our calls. I called the police department, even the local butcher. No one would help us get rid of that dang pest.
Well now, Mary, what do you have to say about your little lamb?
Well, Your Honor, I live far out in the country. I have no friends to play with. My best friend is my dear, sweet little lamb. He follows me wherever I go. He helps me with my chores, walks me to the store, and yes, follows me to school. I know it's against the rules, but Your Honor, that lamb is part of my family. What is so wrong with having a devoted friend?
Well, Mary, that is not the issue here, but destruction of property is.
My sweet little lamb, whose fleece is white as snow, never harm property. These people are wrong.
Where is your lamb now? I would like to examine him.
Well, Your Honor, I don't know. He's been missing for several days now.
Don't worry, kid. I saw him. I bet he's just fine.
Mr. Grungy, you saw him? You bet he's just fine? How do you know this?
He meant that he saw another lamb that looked just like it. Yes, that's what he meant.
Mr. Grungy, what do you have to say to yourself?
It's you! You kidnapped my lamb and you won't let him go!
Mr. Grungy? Miss Shrivel?
It was Grunty's idea. I don't want to have to do anything with it. The Gophers were digging up the yard, and the school didn't have enough money for the repairs. So Grungy thought that he would get insurance money for the damage.
Mr. Grungy, what do you have to say to yourself?
I wouldn't have hurt him, Your Honor.
I don't want to have anything to do with it. Mr. Grungy said that he would have my job if I didn't go along with this stupid little scheme.
But nonetheless, you did go along with it, didn't you?
Well,
Miss Shrivel. Guess so. This case against Mary and her of Little Lamb fame is dismissed. I charge Mr. Grundy and Miss Shrivel with the willful abduction of Little